Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Juan Manuel Marquez, 170 centimeters tall with an identical 170. Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, and now from Mexico City, here is the Hall of Fame 4-division champion of the world, Juan Manuel Dinamita Marquez. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
So much hype surrounding this fight, and now it is go time.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
The fans are ready, and it looks like the fighters are now ready. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Neither fighter willing to slow down. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Yeah, look at his corner. Look for the instructions. They're telling him to calm down. Make the most of the count. Head up, breathe, and move. Get behind the referee. Save yourself a bit of time. You just need to make your way back to the corner. Somehow gets to the end of the round.
That left hook misses. All the talking has been done. It's time to start doing the walking.
Situations like this, Todd, will either make or break a fighter, because the expectation from the thousands of people here, of the millions of people around the world, people like you and I sat here expecting everything and anything can break a man or make a man.
Nice counter shot. Got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen, now it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Nope, that hook won't score. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Missing with that right hook. Caution being thrown to the wind. Well, they're going deep into the gas tank. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
To make or break a fighter.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round. This counter fighter believes in the anything you can do, I can do better. They'll let you throw a punch first, and they'll answer you and usually hit you harder.
Hard, I understand what you're saying, but you've got to be on this. You've got to be on it. You've got to be a pro. You've got to think right. Concentrate.
Beautiful counter punch. That left hook misses. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. His stamina is off the charts. Lucky that hook didn't score. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than that.
Well, Johnny, it's still early on, but what do you think about what we're seeing so far?
Hard, look back in history. Sugar Ray Leonard against Roberto Duran. The first fight, Sugar Ray Leonard tried to fight, stand there toe-to-toe with him. The second fight, he thought, this guy's aggressive. He's nasty. He'll do everything to get the win. I've got to box him. I've got to frustrate him. I've got to humiliate him and show him how good a boxer I am. That's the only way you beat an aggressive fighter. Show your boxing skills. Step out the way. Don't fight fire with fire. Use brain as a brawn.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? Really catching air with that hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's going to be absolute uproar.
And that'll do it for the time between rounds as we get set to get back in the action. You don't see a lot of welterweights that can bring you one-punch KO power, but these two can.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
It's all offense all the time. That hook doesn't score. Nice counter punch right up the middle. got out of the way of that right hook. What do you think of what we've seen so far from these two boxers, Johnny?
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Just misses with that jab. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Just missed with that hook. Well, just a couple rounds left, Johnny. What's your assessment so far?
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you've cheated...
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Alvarez in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though. Got back up.
Back at it in round 4. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Todd, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming out? He's getting everything, full barrel, because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Can't score with that jab. That jab won't score. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You've got away with it. You can do it again.
Can't find a home for that jab. They need to turn this around halfway through.
It's not that ever hope. Remember the fighter Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to pull it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Well, Johnny, has anything surprised you here as we enter the final frames of this bout?
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
Swing and a miss with the right hook. Just missed with that hook. Nope, that hook won't score. Back and forth they go. That hook won't score. It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Alvarez in that last round. Boy, this next round is going to be crucial considering the knockdown. Time for the 5th round. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum?
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
He threw a punch and just got countered. In the early rounds of a fight, you'll see 2 boxers feel each other out, test each other's power, and I think this boxer has decided I can walk through anything that lands.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've gone in the ring with fights like that and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out of there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
The fighter expending a lot of energy in this round. Never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
What good sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Swing and a miss with that hook. Incredible work rate. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're in with such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Only catching air with that hook. Both men step back for just a moment. When are we going to see, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Marquez in that last round. The game plan does not seem to be working here. What's he have to do differently?
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
On to the 6th round. Off their stools and ready to go. Let's hope this round is more competitive.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
This fighter has been extremely aggressive so far, Johnny, but how do they keep it up over the distance of this fight?
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
There's a counter shot. Needs to put some combination work together. 1 punch is good, 2 punches better. Nice idea with the jab, but does not land. We've seen in the past from this fighter, they don't get concerned when they lose some of the earlier rounds because they know they've got that power that can strike at any moment.
You've got to be courageous when you get in there with someone that's bigger, stronger, and...
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Can they finish it? How did they not... Whoa, wait a minute. This could be the end. About that will to win and refusal to stay down as this fight continues.
Oh, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up from the stool again? That was a shot.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Jab does not score. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be huge.
You're being put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Here comes round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
Holding nothing back here in the round. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. A swing and a miss with the left hook. You'd like to see more jabs. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power punch. Oh, wait a minute. The corner. And Marquez goes down. They're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in round once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then he'll try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
We're at the halfway point. There's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. You can see the heavy breathing, but that's not slowing him down. Swing and a miss with that jab. They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. That hook just can't. Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. He's been knocked down, but at least not knocked out yet.
I love the response, though. Got back up, took a deep breath and thought, right, brush it off, get on with the job.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action. There's the bell to start round 8. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
At some point, the corner, and down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
A knockout victory? That's not a knockout victory. That is somebody saying, I'm here, I've arrived. Try that again, it will happen all over again.
Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater, and here we go, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Todd Grisham, and next to me for the broadcast, the one and only Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you, always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. First up, we have Juan Manuel Marquez. And when you see this man, you know what you're getting. Saul Canelo Alvarez, a 4-division multi-time world champion Quite simply one of the greatest of all time.
They have waited for this fight for so long, Tom. This is ridiculous.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner. And
not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
You can't beat a good old-fashioned rivalry. When there's guts, when there's feeling, when there's heart involved, that's when you get a good fight, one-on-one.
We've waited a long time for this fight. It's here, and the fighters are good to go. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. All the seats have been taken in this unique setting. What an event it will be here tonight.
Walk in. You cannot hide or duck or stand behind anybody. The audience is on you. They see every single movement, every single twitch. If you're scared, the thousands of people out here in this place, they will spot it.
Back and forth they go. Good-looking jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
Counterpuncher's my favorite kind of fighter. A good counterpuncher, they're the people that make the history of our sport.
Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
A very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
Oh my word, Canelo just got clipped. And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
Nobody home with that hook. A swing and a miss with the left hook. They're both going for the KO. It's so obvious. Is he going to, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. Well, it's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think of talent.
Now, come on. You're way better than that guy. You let him back into the fight. You're not even in the same league as him. Come on, switch on. You're boxing back together. Get back out there.
Focus. Don't move back into the fight. Great round.
Look, Cam, and now you're going to go back out there and lose the match. You got to get
The gap for the player.
On to the second round. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the round can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
If you're fighting a counter puncher, you've got to dummy the shot. Make them react from that, then react them. I know it's hard to think that way, but counter punchers, they're watching your every move, that every twitch.
Holding nothing back here in the round. One punch could change the entire complexion of this fight. On a hook, but nice defense there. Needs to put some combination work together. One punch is good, two punches better. Some real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And that hook misses. Big shots from both of these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Well, Johnny, we're in the early stages here. What have you seen so far?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
You'd like to see more jabs. Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Good counter punching. Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Marquez in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, make look so easy.
Yes, I like that round. Think round, you feel good. You think it's
Back together. Put him back in his place.
good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think about the defense.
You gotta get out there, switch on, and get your butts back together. You go back out there and you will win this round.
On to the third. After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Well, with welterweights, they sometimes bring you the best of both worlds. Fast hands and power.
Don't get trigger happy because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot and that's when they catch you.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? The jab doesn't quite connect. Why weren't they covering up? And he couldn't take any more. Down goes Marquez. They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
At the halfway point, there's no doubt who's won this round so far.
The corners must be so happy. Down to a T. Play the plan out to a T. If they can pick up momentum and do this over and over and over again, they've got it.
Alvarez just got big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, getting new instructions.
Well, they're back up, Johnny, but now what do they do to get back into this fight?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that.
Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. Talk about Alvarez in that last round.
They believe their fighter has it in the tank.
Back at it in round 4. And there's the bell to start the round. They ring the bell, and here we go. Can't find a home with that jab. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
So you're getting in there with somebody that's so fast, you're prepared to take a licking because you've got to get some before you get in close.
Why weren't they more cautious? How is this fight still continuing?
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. It's the right place to fall asleep.
Will the referee stop it? I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Tried to score with that hook, but missed. They're back on their feet right now, Johnny. Do they go toe for toe or do they play defense here?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
The I don't know who's got the advantage here after both men. Here we we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
2 knockdowns in the same round to both fighters. They got to think like a golfer. Forget after 10 seconds. They got to be smart.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Beautiful counter punch. Oh my, that's a game changer. Down goes Juan Manuel Marquez. You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.
I'm Todd Grisham, and you could not have chosen a better venue for this one. We're at the Lighthouse Theater. Alongside me, former world champion Johnny Nelson.
About time, too.
Time for our tale of the tape. Terrence Bud Crawford. Weighing in at 140 pounds, he's 5'7" tall with a reach of 74 inches. And they'll be facing Canelo Alvarez. He's 172 centimeters tall with a reach of 179.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
And here he is in the flesh, Terrence Bud Crawford, one of the... Saul Canelo Alvarez, the Mexican legend, the middleweight, the super middleweight, the light heavyweight who fights out of Guadalajara, Mexico.
As soon as the ball goes, don't blink. That fight could be over.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. In the red corner, from Omaha, Nebraska, here is an acclaimed 3-division champion of the world, Terrence Bud Crawford. Fighting out of the blue corner, from Guadalajara, Jalisco, Mexico, here is Mexico's first ever undisputed world champion and renowned star of boxing. Here is a 4-division world champion and an undisputed super middleweight champion of the world, Saul Canelo Alvarez.
And this one has all of those big fight feels you want from a prize fight. Here we go.
Todd, when you've got fights in there that really believe they're going to win, that's when the action happens.
So they stare into each other's eyes one final time, touch gloves, and get prepared for battle. We're expecting an all-out offensive display. And that straight got him. He threw a punch and just got countered. Big hook thrown, but it doesn't connect. This is such an amazing theater. So many great concerts have been performed here, but nothing quite like what we're going to see here.
You're getting everything tonight. And you know what? When you're in a theater, you know you've got to perform. There's no cutting corners. There's no making up excuses because you're going to be so transparent. All laid out there.
So close with that uppercut. A lot of effort being exerted here. How about that time counter shot? This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
To beat a counter puncher, you've got to take them out of their pace. Do not wait for them, because if you wait, they'll pepper and pop you all night long. Rush them.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
You'd like to see more jabs. Throws the jab but does not score. Big shot, and Alvarez is on the canvas. The referee says we will fight on. Not sure about this one.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. Once, you've got away with it. You can do it again.
That counter punch caught him clean. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. Talk about Alvarez in that last last round. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
Good work. I like that to happen. Good work out there.
Get him on the base. Get your jab back. Get your rhythm back.
I'm missing. Great work. Stay focused. Don't move back into the fight.
Yeah. Listen, you're smart when you go out there. Just take a round off and win a round on the jab. And breathe when you're stepping back, all right? Good. You're switching off. And you're starting to make the...
Don't give him no free shots. Keep smart.
Just mind back on the job and get back out there and win the round.
Beautiful. That's it. Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit.
Get your boxing back again. You've completely switched back.
You weren't loading up, but you're still landing the power shots.
The referee calling for seconds out. Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up and get a breather.
Good man, good man. Just say him again. Don't change.
On to the second round. Sometimes when you're fighting a counter fighter, the rounds can get a little boring. You get trigger shy because you know if you throw a punch, one is coming right back at you.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
The perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? The courage on display here is incredible. What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Can they figure out the combination to this safe?
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nope, that hook won't score. They've got to use their jab better in this fight. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
This can be so frustrating when you're under such a fast.
Oh, hold on a second, Johnny. Canelo Alvarez just got rocked in a big way. How are they still standing?
Been on the job. What you do is you step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Perfect counter land. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as a fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
Get your mind back in time.
Set him up. When you take him out, he's ready to go. He's absolutely...
You're way better than that guy. You let him back into the fight. You're not even in this...
The bell rings, and we start the third. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecards. Well, Johnny, we're a couple rounds in. What are you seeing so far?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you.
Oh, my God, Johnny! Crawford's legs are all over the place. Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Looks like he's leading halfway through this round.
No doubt at all. You can see who's winning. You can see who's got it in hand. You can see who's comfortable. Or it's a bit of a mousetrap.
Swing and a miss with that jab. We've never seen Canelo in this sort of trouble. We almost saw a knockout a second ago, and now they're going toe-to-toe.
Green Dave now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
He threw the hook, didn't land. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Stamina is off the charts. One total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Crawford in that last round. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going. Back at it in round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff him.
That counter shot lands. I think it's safe to say one of these fighters certainly has a significant speed advantage. You can tell who it is.
What you've got to do, Tony, is anticipation. You've got to wait. You just got to throw caution to the wind and just hope. You're never going to know where the shots are coming from. You just got to put in the guess.
Incredible work rate. Do you believe what we're seeing? And that hook misses. Crawford is dazed. And down goes Crawford. Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He can take one more clear shot. A clean one. And he's out of there.
At the halfway point. Hold it right there. Oh, my word, Canelo. What an upset here as Alvarez goes down. The referee deems they can continue, but this might be a big mistake.
Got to waste time. Get step behind the referee. When he comes close, tie him up. The referee's then got to call you. Walk around the ring. You've just got to make the most of it, because if you let him jump back on you again, he's going to get momentum and pull you down again. And that's a lot of points to lose in the round.
Big hook. A very competitive round with 10 seconds. Hold it right there. Crawford in trouble. Both men getting off the canvas in that incredible round.
Absolutely crazy.
There's the bell to start round 5. What is this round going to look like after all the drama of the previous round where both of these athletes went down?
One fighter got knocked down earlier, got back up again to knock him.
Oh my goodness! So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.